Start with James Ham.
Hey, Harrison, what happened there in the second quarter that you guys just kind of spun out and couldn't really climb back into the rest of the game?
Yeah, I mean, outside of the first quarter, we just struggled to play with continuity on both sides of the ball. Defensively, we kept having breakdowns. We knew that they were a good offensive rebounding team. We knew that Trey was in the command of a lot of attention, and we needed to pay attention to the roller. And you look at the first half that Capella had, and in the second half, some of the same things. So, we have to be better at that.
Jason Jones.
Yeah, Harrison, in terms of the continuity, how do you keep that when De'Aaron starts so well and then he sits for a little bit? Is it a matter of just emphasizing the basics of, communication, passing, and cutting on offense? Just how do you keep that going just for keep that going?
Well, I mean, defensively, there was things, reminiscent of the Brooklyn game. I mean, guys just getting, wide open outlet layups, miscommunications for shooters getting wide open threes. I mean, no matter what type of game we have going offensively, I don't think we have an issue scoring the basketball, but defensively, we got to put up stops. And you look at that second quarter, I mean, they put up 40 points. So, that snowballing into the second half is what didn't allow us to get back in the game.
Crystal Salters.
Hello, Harrison. I would like to ask you, what is the biggest issue on the court that you would like to resolve as a team for the rest of the season?
I mean, just our boys. This is a team that scores the basketball well. All these teams that we're playing on the road trip can score the basketball. But when the team starts going on a run, how are we going to respond in terms of just being solid and making them work for their shots? That's something that, we need to improve on, especially going into the Charlotte game.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Harrison. When you guys are struggling like that defensively, at times, is it, with the physical and the mental side of the effort that it takes, is it just as hard to sustain the mental part of that as it is the physical part sometimes?
No, I mean, it's mental. Just because your man comes off and scores, that doesn't give you license to be hugged up to your man on the next possession and then they get a wide open roll to the rim. And then the big doesn't want to help on the screen. I mean, it all cascades. And, we just have to continue to be tied in, five guys together, because, look, teams are going to score. We're playing high-powered offenses. That's going to happen, but how do we respond when that does happen?
All right, any other questions for Harrison? Oh, James Ham.
Yeah, Harrison, you guys are starting the 6-game road trip, and it leads right up to the trade deadline. Just how important is this for you guys to show what you have as a group?
I mean, I think regardless of the deadline, I think it's a matter of us playing consistent basketball. I mean, every game matters. In games like tonight, where you start off well, you have opportunity to really kind of control the game, and you give that opportunity away. You remember that. You look at Charlotte, who we're playing next, how we lost that game, and all these losses start to add up, and you're thinking, you look back at the end of the season and say, man, what could have been, with all of these little losses that we let go. So, tonight has that feeling of a game, an opportunity missed. And I think coming into the next game, coming for the rest of the season, that has to be the mentality of we can't continue to let opportunities slip.
Jason Jones.
Hey, Harrison, to follow up on a point you just made about how if one thing happens, that doesn't give you the excuse to go to the next possession and make another mistake. Is that the next level of mental toughness as a group, to where you say, almost like a cornerback in football, okay, we had one bad play, but good teams on defense can forget that one bad play and go back to the fundamentals and do it right the next time down?
100%. I mean, it's naturally human nature, as a competitor, if your guy scores and you want to say, okay, I want to stop him the next play. I'm going to do what I can to make sure that he doesn't get another shot up or he doesn't get another basket. But we're playing team defense. Everyone relies on everyone. Guys are going to get beat off the dribble. Guys are going to get behind us in a pick and roll coverage. Guys are going to cut from the weak side. And you always have to be ready to take care and protect your teammates. So, there's going to be more and more situations like that when a team is going on a run, a guy gets hot, maybe, we're looking at one action that they're doing that people are like, man, these two players need to figure it out, but it's all five guys on the floor.
Okay, HB, good to go. Thank you.
Hey, guys.